Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. Well, on the note of YouTube, I'm back. Yeah, my permanent ban became unfucking permanent for some strange reason, and I'm not gonna bitch. I ended up accidentally logging into YouTube with the account that I was uploading my content with. I thought I was in a web browser that I was using like the account off my phone. And I went, oh shit, fuck. And I look at the screen because I'm about to close out the window, and I had the ability now all of a sudden to appeal a permanent fucking ban. Be grateful. I'm going to be grateful about that. So I did a bit of quick rebranding there because this was like a last minute thing on deciding, yeah, I'm going to start uploading there again. I'm going to obviously, continue focusing on alt tech like I have been, but like I said in with my change of the branding and all that, I'm trying to expand my audience, and YouTube regrettably is one of those places where I can do it. So anyway, having said that, I'm covering this article here from The Verge for a couple of reasons. One, mainly two reasons. One of the reasons is they were able to get into his phone. They were able to find out a bunch, look at his social media and all this other shit. They know he had a Steam account. They know all this shit, but they can't tell us a fucking thing. Like, we're getting these bullshit, like crumbs. And they're not telling us a goddamn thing when it comes to the attempt on Trump's life. It's fucking ridiculous. Now, on the same note, the other thing I want to, look at this for is the fact that the government has tools that they can just get right into your phone in fucking 40 minutes, almost the time that Domino's used to promise you a pizza or it was free, 10 minutes more, they're in your fucking phone. 40 fucking minutes. I mean, shit, order a pizza, start the thing, go through putting your order in for your fucking pizza. By the time it's done, cracking your phone, you'll have your fucking food. You can start chewing on, you'll have your pizza. You can start fucking eating your slices and then go through a phone. I mean, this is some fucked up shit. And they used an unreleased version of the software from the Israeli company that they've been using, Cellebrite. So the Israelis know about these exploits. And what gets me is if Google was, think no evil like they used to claim and all that other shit, or don't be evil, or whatever the fuck it was, you would think they would try to find all the exploits and patch them up. I mean, shit, the Linux community tries to do that. I wouldn't trust the Linux kernel these days, with Linus being more of a puppet leader of the project, and the companies that are involved in the organization that runs the kernel project. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that shit. I don't trust this shit. I don't trust anything. But to see the fact that it took them 40 fucking minutes is scary. To see the fact that it only took them 40 minutes and we still haven't found out shit. Any other thing like this, you've got multiple press conferences at this fucking point. I mean, shit, you have that fucking diversity hire cunt. And I never used to use this word on YouTube, but it's become easier these days. You got the diversity hire cunt running the Secret Service, snubbing Congress, senators, members of the House and the Senate during briefings, not fucking answering questions, nothing. Like, they're getting briefed and it's not even a fucking brief. The dead silence. There's really shady shit going on with this. The guy had two phones. They cracked this one in 40 minutes. What about the other one? This reeks of a fucking Fed gay op. It really does. Anyway, so this is an article by Gabby Del Val, who's a policy reporter. Okay. Published on July 19th. And the title, I believe I said it was already from The Verge. But anyway, the title here. FBI got into the Trump rally shooter's phone in just 40 minutes. And their lead in here. The Bureau reportedly used an unreleased Cellebrite tool to open the phone. So anyway, let's get into things here. The FBI used an unreleased tool from the Israeli mobile forensics company Cellebrite to unlock the Trump rally shooter's phone and open it in less than an hour, according to reports from Bloomberg and the Washington Post. Investigators at the FBI's Pittsburgh field office first tried to open Matthew Crook's phone with a Cellebrite tool, but weren't able to break into it. And this is another thing. They keep using his middle name. This is like when they want you to look at an assassin a certain way or a serial killer a certain way. I don't know what it is about it, but if they want you to accept a fucking narrative, all right? Lee Harvey Oswald, Thomas Matthew Crooks. They do this for a reason. For whatever reason it is, it sticks in your fucking head and you associate that. That's why they it wasn't like Lee Oswald. No, they had to throw that Harvey in because they don't want you to look at him as a fucking patsy, in regards to JFK and shit. They want you to look at him as the lone gunman, so they want that to sink in. And it looks like they're doing the same thing here. So they're taking shit from a playbook. Fuck. 50-something years old, because you said, yeah, we're not quite at the point of a 60-year anniversary of the assassination. So 50-something years. Like, these people that do these, like, black ops and fucking gay ops shit, they don't come up with anything fucking original. They just rehash the same shit that someone else came up with like 40, 50, 60, 80 years ago. I mean, give me a fucking break. These people get paid how much? They can't come up with something fucking original? Oh my God. Anyway, the phone was sent to the FBI lab in Quantico, Virginia on Sunday, where agents called Cellebrite's federal team, I apologize. People familiar with the investigation told Bloomberg. Cellebrite sent the FBI an unreleased tool that is still in development, which was able to unlock Crook's phone in 40 minutes. The Verge has reached out to Cellebrite for comment. The FBI declined to comment. Well, of course they're declining to comment. What gets me is you don't think that, like, they're gonna, with how these tools develop, that they're, if you don't have backdoors on your phone, I mean, shit, if they can get it to where they can do it in a couple minutes, they're going to love that. Picture the future. They have, Cellebrite software or another company's software. You go through TSA. Can we see your phone for a minute? Boom, plug your phone in and they just pull everything off of it, through the USB port. Shit like that. That's where we're heading. This idea of like, privacy and, protecting our constitutional rights. The government doesn't care. The deep state doesn't care. They want to compromise those things because the mass populace, we're a fucking threat to the establishment. I mean, you look at what's going on right now in regards to the post-assassination attempt Trump situation. You have all these people that are now the line is moving. He could very well, he could very well end up being like Reagan and get, 49 out of 50 states. He could possibly get 50. But the thing is, it's going to be like a Reagan blowout. This only helped him. It looks like if you go and you look at the speech that Biden gave after the attempt, it was like a speech written for if Trump had fucking died, but they only changed a couple things. Just, you look at it, you can tell that. This was fucking staged ass shit. All right, I'm sorry, call me a conspiratorial fuck, I don't care. All right, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, odds are it's a fucking duck. I mean, Jesus. Oh... I mean, the world we live in. I mean, they got this tool, they get in the phone, but they can't tell us shit. They got this tool, oh, fuck me, the privacy's dead. Anyway, the speed in which the FBI was able to unlock Crook's phone is illustrative of the advancements in mobile device forensic tools, MDTFs, in recent years. But the fact that investigators couldn't crack the phone using tools currently on the market shows how development and operating systems can quickly render those tools obsolete. Yes and no, because it all depends on how often the phones update. Like me, I have a Pixel. And with a Pixel, you get the latest, Android updates. So in theory, you should be more protected than, say, a Samsung or another brand. But still, 40 fucking minutes. And what are these Israeli, and this company is fucking Mossad. You fucking know. All right. This is it's like the idea of, when you look at like the, like InQtel, it's supposed to be a venture capital firm, little innocent venture capital firm, but it's like Spook Central. You know that Cellebrite is fucking Mossad's equivalent of Spook Central. Whether they want to admit it or not, that's fucking the case. Because there's no way the Israeli government is going to let this company fucking be doing shit like this without their involvement. Okay. Anyway, Crook had a newer Samsung phone that runs on Android, on an Android operating system. Actually, it is Android. It's fucking on an Android operating system. It's either Android or it isn't Android, whatever. Internal Cellebrite documents obtained by 404 Media show that Cellebrite tools currently on the market have failed to unlock many phones running iOS 17.4 or newer, as well as Google Pixel's 6, 7, and 8 phones that have been turned off. Well, what about turned on? That's always good to know. I mean, if you're about to get fucking popped and you get sketchy shit on your phone, like that, like even though you're not like a criminal, that might, be something you don't want them to see. You might want to fucking power off your phone. Oh, and unlike fucking the quartering, I'm not talking about like kiddie porn and shit, okay? Because like he's actually put out a video years ago when he was like IT, talking about like doing computer work, like fucking fixing people's computers and shit, talking about how like they would go through people's shit, which is fucking vile in itself, and then they find like kiddie porn and shit like that. So he's like, if they're finding that shit, you might want to try to hide it better, and he fucking gave tips on how to do it. I'm talking about the fact of like some states weed isn't legal. All right. So like say you rolled like as my friends would call it, a gorilla finger. Okay. Nice big fucking stonking joint. And you're proud of that fucking joint. You used a 1 1/4 paper and you just managed to get that glue over onto the other side. But it's fucking symmetrical. It doesn't have that fucking bulge in the center. It's not pregnant or anything. And you're proud of that shit. So you take a picture. So they get into your phone. Like if they're able to just fucking get into your phone, like say you're being investigated. Oh, well, look at this. We can go and like now look for drugs, probable cause. They could try to use that for probable cause for a fucking warrant. I mean, shit like that. So like, this is ridiculous. I mean, I understand dealing with the criminal element and all that other shit. But when it comes to my fucking rights, my rights trump the fucking government's ability to investigate and shit like that. That's how the founding fathers intended it. In a briefing with members of Congress on Wednesday, the FBI said Crook had searched for the dates of former President Donald Trump's public appearances, as well as the dates of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, according to various media reports. Crooks also reportedly looked up prominent figures, including FBI Director Christopher Wray and Attorney General Merrick Garland. According to the media sources, FBI officials also said they found a Steam profile. And I love how they throw this in. Fucking Steam, okay? PC Master Race, bitches! PC Master Race. Oh, God. Give me a fucking break. So anyway, according to media sources, FBI officials also said they found a Steam profile they believe belonged to Crook, and that Crooks posted an ominous warning message ahead of the shooting that read, July 13 will be my premiere. Watch as it unfolds. CNN later reported that investigators now believe the account is fake. Well, then why throw it in at the end? And the thing that gets me, okay, They're like, oh, absolutely no, we have no fucking clue. Like, this is like the fucking tranny Catholic school or Christian school fucking shooter. Okay, this is the same fucking shit, and it's ridiculous. You know, the guy was a former president, is the leading candidate for president, and they're trying to do the tranny shooter bullshit. All right, these people leave a fucking manifesto. They always do. It's like the idea of a suicide fucking note. They're psychologically driven to fucking put their shit to paper. They're psychologically driven to tell the world why they did what they did. But yet, no manifesto. Oh, he's apolitical. Oh, you know, but originally it was, oh, you look at, you know, the first thing, the things they're letting out. Oh, look, he's registered Republican. Yeah, he registered Republican for the primary in a closed state because you fucks turned around and were telling people like him, telling him that, oh, if you go and you vote hard enough for Nikki fucking Haley, all right, guess what? Trump won't win. And you try to use that to demonize the right. The right points that shit out. And you're like, like they're grasping at fucking straws. And the fact that the phone cracked it in 40 minutes, they should have a fucking smorgasbord. I can't even fucking say that word right now. Of fucking information. Because if he's got a phone, odds are he has a laptop or a fucking computer. I mean, he's got a Steam account. He's got to have something that's gaming capable. So it's a decent fucking rig. Whether it's a laptop or a fucking tower or whatever the case may be. So that means they have his computers, they have his phones, they went through all of his shit at the house, okay? They know what the fuck happened, and we ain't finding out shit. But hey, you know, we're going to rub it in your face. We got into his phone in 40 minutes, but we still don't know what's going on. Fucking retarded shit. Anyway, yeah, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here.
If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.